Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Phoenix Point, where we still have a lot of things to do. It seems like this objectives list is always about 200 items long, doesn't it? Alright, so we discovered a new Phoenix base, Phoenix Storage 1. What's going on in this base? We don't really have the materials to mess with this. There's a busted up research lab with a busted up energy generator, and that's really it. I mean, whatever. We can't really do anything with this right now. We need supplies so badly, or materials rather. Do we have any? We have a bunch of unexplored sites around. I guess we could fly around and just do some exploration in the hopes of finding some materials. We could try to trade with people. I really wish that the Haven icons were displaying right now, because that would make this a lot easier. Obviously, we don't need tech. Any of you guys have materials available? Ooh, they do. Let's fly over here and grab some materials real quick.
The disciples of Haven is under attack.
Show me? Okay, we might be able to reach that in time. We should probably try. We should definitely try. Attacking force point's only 16. That's not so bad, really. Let's see if we can make it in time. Oh, our other vehicle must have finished exploring the thing it was exploring. Okay. That's a place that will also take food in exchange for materials. We'll do that as many times as we are allowed. Boy, oh boy, do we not need food pretty much ever again. Okay, well, good work, guys. Manticore 1 should probably just continue looking around.
The disciples of Haven is under attack.
How's this going? Okay, it's not moving very quickly. Ooh. That one is more advanced, and it's also right next to us. Attacking force points 26. I think these guys will hold out for a while. We need to turn around and do this. We need to take out this Pandoran citadel. Alright, threat level extreme. Our force is largely ready to go. I mean, like, we have some injuries. 525 materials as a reward means this is absolutely critical for a whole bunch of reasons. Bave is fine on stuff. We're all fine on stuff. Nobody actually needs resources. Screen lies to us. Alright, deploy. So yeah, we gotta take out that Pandoran citadel. I would like to do it with a totally fresh team, which is a thing that we might not be able to do. We should probably, at that storage base, there's living quarters there already, but we should build a medical facility so that place can serve as a good place to stop off and heal, because it's a little bit more central. But yeah, man, we really need a third flying vehicle. We have too much stuff going on. I was kind of hoping that we were going to have encountered more resource recovery missions with Manticore 2, or Manticore 1 rather, the one that has the scarab in it. Not just because of resources, but because that team needs to fight stuff. They certainly don't want to bring them to like a big deal mission. Okay, so we can immediately see a Scylla, which is, you know, an issue. Hold on, is that tailpiece different? I feel like that's maybe not a tail we've seen before. So it'll do a death belch. It has sonic blast. If blast value is greater than target's will points, daze them. And also it has a leap. So the scream is coming from the head, though. I don't know what's up with that tail portion. I guess it's just a normal spawning abdomen. Did it look like that before? It doesn't have an aperture at the bottom. And also we have... That's a blaster arm, right? It doesn't... Is that a blaster arm? Yeah, okay. Or launcher arm, rather. Okay, well that guy's a pretty high priority then. Let's have some sharpshooters sharply shoot. Shoot sharply. Oh, we can kill this guy, like, remarkably easily. Let's quick aim. A double quick aim will put him completely away. There we go. We are 100% within the thing. I see no reason to do anything else here.
Target.
Launcher arm does not get to live.
Threat eliminated.
And then we should probably look around a little bit, because I'm sure there are going to be other dangerous enemies. And like, if there's a siren nearby or something, we got to prioritize that, right? So I would love to get some vision from higher up. I don't really want to have to use the jetpack, because obviously I'd love to be able to use Tiny to actually shoot at things, but using the jetpack and not being able to shoot this turn is probably better than not being able to see where the enemies are. And we can jump up to here where he will have he'll get his will points back right away. I'm gonna do this.
Execute.
Let's just get a little bit of vision of our surroundings, figure out where exactly the enemies are. We spot nothing new. There we go. There's the sort of thing I was looking for. Alright, how do we kill you? Because you're actually, like, in a really awkward position. Yeah, that's crummy. You're not super heavily armored, but you are, like, you are a problem in a lot of other ways. You have 28 will. If we threw a grenade with somebody and just blew out the ground underneath the thing, that might not actually work, because it's standing on top of, like, a structural tile. We might not be able to interact with it this turn. We might just not have a way of dealing with this. We're not going to be able to see it from basically anywhere. So maybe the right move for this turn is just focus on the Scylla, get it weakened a little bit. Throw down some turrets and stuff. I definitely want to put down a turret in a position where the turret is going to be able to shoot at mind fraggers. So maybe like run to right here, put a turret down in that space. It has a kind of a shot toward the Scylla, and it can get a lot of other things accomplished. We just gotta be real smart about the turret locations, because they will not hesitate to shoot our own soldiers. And then if I were to start shooting at you, and we really need to we need to soften up this thing's armor a little bit, right? And we could get to work on the legs. Let's have Crypto do an armor breaking shot on it. I don't know where exactly. I mean, if we could destroy the spawning abdomen, that would be best. But it does have 600 HP. And we wouldn't be able to strip all of the armor off of it anyway. Maybe we should try to get the head. It's kind of facing away from me, which is going to complicate that slightly. But yeah, maybe... So I'm trying to, like, Crypto's armor breaking shot is not going to be very accurate, right? There's no way for me to make it accurate. So maybe we... Oh yeah, there's civilians too. Well, that's a problem. Maybe we run to here, or we have a little tiny bit of cover against other enemies. We do an armor break shot on whatever part of this thing we can armor break, and then we just have the snipers focus on that. Oh, or maybe we have a different problem. He's not in a position where it's going to be very easy for us to do anything about him, though. Yeah, I don't think he actually changes the play. We'll run to here. We'll wake you up. And then I'll step over to here.
Ready to fire.
I mean, I have a shot that's pretty much guaranteed to be able to hit the abdomen. We can almost strip the abdomen of its armor. We can get pretty close. Oh wait, is it 50 points per bullet?
Nice.
Well, okay then. In that case, The spawning abdomen is absolutely... ooh, it misted. We made it ink a little bit. Okay, so the abdomen, yeah, the abdomen's completely unarmored, and we got 6 points of virus on the thing. I mean, we're going to try to capture it, right? I don't know that we'll be able to, but we're certainly going to try to capture it. Let's have you run all the way over to here. Provide me with a little bit of intel. That's exactly the kind of thing I was concerned about. Boy, is that looks like a machine gun arm, though, not a blaster. Oh, no, it has a launcher, too. That's very bad. That's very extremely bad, actually. Alright, so if we have Bave, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything about the Siren. We can have Bave throw a grenade at this thing to drop it down to the floor below, and then Bave and Elise can probably finish it. I'm really surprised he couldn't see this enemy from this this tile on the roof. That should have been very visible to him, actually. Alright, so we dash to, like, here. Probably I want a place where I can have a clean grenade throw. And then also maybe a shot. You know what? I don't think that's going to happen, and I'm a little leery of lowering my will. Lowering my will by too much with the Siren in the position it's in. So let's move to here. Swap this in. Grenade toss to here, which will hopefully drop him through the floor. It did not drop him through the floor. I did break both of his legs, but I didn't break either of his arms, which is maybe going to be a problem. We can have her just dash and then single move to here and get a shot on him, and one of his arms is busted. I guess it doesn't actually show us which arm is related to which weapon. We might be able to deal with his weaponry. I guess, okay, we can see here, his left arm is his launcher arm, and that... I'm assuming that the paper doll is facing us, so this is his right arm. Basically, he's going to get his launcher off, and there's nothing we can do to stop it, probably. What do we have left? It's just Lise, who has actions left. She also has free equipment movement. And she also has dash. We could just throw another grenade, and maybe even double grenade. We might have to. We might have to do things this way in order to avoid getting killed. So we'll have her dash up here. She's at least crouched, which helps. She's gonna swap a grenade into that slot. Please tell me she can hit this grenade throw. It's a pretty easy one. I was hopeful. Alright, he's bleeding for 50. Okay, we got lethal on him, so we don't have to bleed him again. We can instead do something fun, like shoot this guy right in his spawning butt, and just do it with a normal shot and maintain our will points a little bit for maybe having to do shenanigans next turn. Start stacking that damage up. And you don't really get to do anything. The Siren might be unaware of us for the moment, since we haven't affected it in any way yet. I'm so nervous about this. It says 50. God, I hope he doesn't have, like, 50.2 HP. Yeah, you are also on standby. You are also on standby. Okay. You know, I put that, wow, that has a huge range. That is a massive, massive ability. Okay, and despite the fact that it was not aware of us, it has mind-controlled us. Also, here's an enemy with a launcher arm. Okay, so we're doomed. Now he's aware of us. Also, other problems. The good news is the other haven's going to be a lot easier than this. Okay, so this is a huge number of enemies. Solid work there, turret. Can I please have my turn now? Any day now? Okay, there we go. So they're all dazed down to a single action point. Fortunately, for some of them, that is still going to be enough to do something. I think we should probably boom blast and drop some grenades in this general area. Wait, what happened there? It kind of looked like the siren died? Yeah, she like fell through the stairs and was instantly killed? Huh. That shouldn't have been lethal, but I'm like overjoyed about how lethal it was. Okay, we've destroyed all of his cover and created a real bad situation for him. The civilian should definitely just get out of here. Please don't look at anything that's happening around you, just run. Okay. So Lise gets to fire her assault rifle one time. No, she doesn't. Sorry. Lost my ability to do will points. So most of our characters don't get to do anything at all then. The mind control is dealt with. We don't have, like, backup pistols or anything, because this was a situation that I was not even aware could occur. May as well re-equip my gun. Yeah, so you're gonna bleed for 20, but you still have your launcher.
5x5.
So somebody dies. Right, there's no, we are not given any way of preventing that from occurring. He's going to get to launch someone multiple times. We could try to put everybody on the other side of barriers and hope that he just whiffs his shot. Doesn't feel great.
All set.
You don't have anything. You have a movement, or you have a portion of a will point. You need to separate as much as possible. But yeah, we're gonna get shot up a bunch, and also the launcher arm guy's gonna probably get to kill somebody in a way that we don't get to do anything about. Let's see here. What do I think you're gonna? You just have a pistol, right? Yeah, I say just a pistol. He's probably gonna get to fire 3 to 4 times though, so it doesn't really matter that it's just a pistol. I guess you could take cover over here. This should be pretty good. And then you can get inside, but getting inside just gets you machine gunned. You have enough health that you would survive a little bit of machine gunning.
On my way.
Oh hey, Master Marksman is active in this space. That's cool. Alright, let's see how bad this is. That's pretty bad. Return fire directly into the part of it that is too armored to be damaged. Alright. So that's Bave in a very dire situation. The amount of time that Pandoran activity thing took means that there's at least, I don't know, 100 or so other enemies. 8 paralysis, 18 damage. A lot better for me than having been shot several times. So what do we think? Are there... Realistically, the amount of time that we saw Pandoran activity active between the actions of those 2 units suggests one other Pandoran that we don't yet know about. Okay, so the civilians are dying left and right. This guy's using his machine gun instead of his launcher, which is great for us. And they just didn't take a lot of actions. I sort of feel like they're taking it easy on me.
Ready.
But I'm also okay with it. Okay, this is going to be non-lethal. But I think we have to do it, right? This is so much damage. These 2 days to get on any of his running around for free nonsense. So I need to deal with this guy. That guy is like a super high priority. As much as I hate to say it, the Pandoran that is running around killing civilians is kind of a low priority. I think we take this shot. And that's got to put him on a lethal bleed, right? Yes. Okay. You can run up here and drop like a really solid turret position. Actually, I'll do it here and put the turret right there, maybe? Stand here and put the turret right here. The nice raised, unobstructed position to work from. I like that a lot. And then you can... Interesting. Stairs provide low cover. I saw that he had low cover from this side, and I was like, what is it that's providing it? That's a neat idea, though, because stairs do provide half cover, right? If you were to crouch on this staircase.
I'm going.
That's smart. That's smartly implemented. Good job, game developer. Okay, we need one more tap on this dude. I mean, he's very dazed. But I don't actually know what 200 days means. Like, is he dazed to having no action points, like one of our units was, or... Alright, you get a turn. You get to do stuff. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to do anything other than just launch grenades at the Scylla, right? Oh, I should move Bave before we consider doing that. I believe that there's no, like, opportunity attacks in this game, right? So it should be okay for me to just drop the heal on myself right now, right where I'm standing. But maybe I should move first. So I could move, I could dash. We could dash to some place where I have a clean shot on the abdomen. Do a medkit thing, and then we could just keep pounding damage into the spawning abdomen. I mean, I'd love to shoot it in the head. I'd love to take the head off, but we don't have. Well, I was about to say we don't have armor break. That's not true. Bave has armor break, but he shouldn't sit still, so we can't armor break and heal because we don't have enough points for that. No, we're going to keep working the abdomen. That's where we strip the armor. That's where we're going to keep working. We are going to move first, though. Get out of the fog. I don't know what's up with the fog, but it's bad for you, probably. Heal self.
I just need to catch my breath.
And then we could just put this guy away and get some points back, I suppose. Maybe that's a better move. Alright, yeah, we could use those will points. This thing's got to be getting low on will. Sure is. All that virus is doing some work. We should try to capture it alive, right? So you're on lethal. We do need to kill you. Civilians alive still reads 5 of 5? There's no way we're going to be able to shoot it while it's inside the building. We don't have access to inside the building. So what we need to do is just focus. I have enough will points for 2 quick aims. So I mean, the way it's sitting right now, I can hit the abdomen a bunch of times. Oh, the spawning abdomen is not... It's not the kind of spawning abdomen that spawns a guy every turn. It's the death belch abdomen. Okay. So we could double quick aim and then normal fire and get 3 shots out of the rifle for 180 damage each. Or the assault rifle for 180 damage each. Or... Yeah, that's way better. That's way better total damage output. And if we break a part of its body off, it's easier to stun it. So I'm going to quick aim twice, and we're just going to really let him have it. Lise Eclair is by a huge margin the most dangerous person on the team. Listen, I'm not saying Bave is bad. Bave is definitely not bad, but holy crap. Alright, and then this one will finish. Alright, so we got a 40-point bleed going. Listen, if it dies, it dies. I'm not I'm not obsessed with trying to save this one. Hondas has 1 action left, and I'm gonna move this way. Ooh, there is actually a spot where I would have had vision. Can anybody take advantage of that? So you haven't done your turn yet. We could just fire a grenade over here and try to open up the side of the building. And actually, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because we cannot do anything that actually harms him. We could just try to kill you off, I suppose. My guess is that the other Pandoran assault probably also has a Scylla, and it might be easier to capture that one. I'm just going to punch a hole in this building. It didn't really hole as much as I wanted there. It gave us a little bit more vision. Now we know where that civilian actually is. I'm going to move you to here. I cannot believe that this has gone even as smoothly as it has gone, frankly. When we saw the number of Pandorans that were around us, like on the second turn there, I was real nervous. Okay, did it just leave? I mean, I'm fine with that. Okay, it did manage to kill one. And she's freaking out. That's fine. This is okay freak out time. Think we could maybe capture it? Wonder if we can get over there in time. So you just got a full sprint toward the enemy.
On it.
You have to soften it up a little bit. If we take its leg, you take one of its strikey tentacles. Does this one have a gun? It does have a gun. It only has 1 paralyzing arm. It looks like it has a paralyzing arm on each side, but I guess maybe not. We should try to break the arm that has the gun in it. I guess he could probably just take it with the other... Yep. Whatever. We'll just shoot him right here. Alright, he's bleeding. It's got to be clear to him at this point that things are not going that well. Realistically, you can't help. But given the way healing stuff works, actually...
Dashing ahead.
Restoring people's HP right now means they don't have to go rest. I'm used to that not really being the case in XCOM, but I gotta remember things are a little bit different here. So using the healing charge from that arm is a thing we should absolutely do. I'm not even sure I want to move you very much. You bring you down here.
I'm not sure about this.
I mean, we have a question. Did the queen actually just leave the map? Yes, okay. Enemies just leave the map sometimes. Fine with that. So now we know that we can just focus in on this other thing. You're good where you are. I guess we're done. We might be able to capture this one, maybe. It is unfortunately very focused on those civilians. Let's start with this thing. Technician heal
Let me
you.
take a look.
So we're going to have another fight real soon.
Channel open.
You got to be in decent shape when that happens. We can get to a position where next turn we can make some stuff happen on the capturing front. Or we could just try to kill this thing right now. Actually, I'm not sure that we can kill this thing right now.
Switching ammo.
You may as well reload, it's free. Because we have to get all the way over to... We'd have to get inside the building to have a shot at it. Yeah, I think all we can really do is close in this turn.
Repositioning. Prioritizing speed.
So let's see, it's going to bleed down to 50. I think what we do is we close in on it. If we can get Crypto into stunning position next turn, we stun it. Otherwise, we just blow it up. Because I don't think that it's... I'm sure that we will get fewer rewards. This is a callous way of thinking about this. But I'm sure that we will get fewer rewards if we let it kill more civilians. Right, every civilian who dies is probably a loss of materials. Not have low cover there? Go back over here so you'll crouch at least. I think you're just on standby there, and you should probably sprint real hard. It's weird how the bench only provides low cover from the edge. Like right here, I don't have low cover from it. Just at the long end. That's a strange design. Alright, sadly, it's probably going to kill somebody. This person here must be low on health, right? Oh, no, apparently it's more aware of us than I would have thought. Okay, you have one action point. That's annoying. I suspect we are not going to be able to make this work. Well, I mean, we could just let it bleed again. I mean, it doesn't do a lot of damage to us. Maybe... I want to capture something. I'm just going to hit end turn here. Let's see what happens. It's not actually harming us very much. Oh, no, I'm fully... Yeah, okay, never mind. It didn't really hurt us to do that. Like, the amount of damage we took is pretty negligible. Hey, Pondus, come over here and shoot this guy.
I'm going.
Feel free to actually get a kill. Damn it. Well, I mean, he's gonna bleed to death, but that's a little bit less satisfying. Oh, he heals before he bleeds. I assumed it would go the other way. Alright, well. Have you recovered? You have not recovered. You have too much damage. Hey, Pondus, maybe you want to finish the damn job. Yeah, I really thought that, that bleed was going to be sufficient. I also was
Trying to
pretty
aim.
flabbergasted at the missed shot, frankly.
Hostile down.
Alright, well, that did not go as well as I was hoping initially, but it did go better than I was hoping a short way into the mission, so guess we split the difference. Not as great as we had hoped, not as bad as we had feared. And then we get to go do another defense immediately, and we don't really have the option of stopping. Like, we just have to do this. And then we have to take this team back to a base that has a hospital, because we, we need a hospital really badly. Okay, we got a med kit, a rifle, 2 more of those big hammers. We did get the full reward. Okay. Yeah, we are going to need more grenades, aren't we? The progress of this is pretty slow. We could probably stop off and make some material trades. And this is basically on the way. You know, they're fine. Yeah, I think we can definitely trade all of this away. So, the destruction of this Pandoran citadel has to be a priority. Soon. Okay, this has given us enough material to do a bunch of stuff, including repairing the structures in that base. We don't really need to repair the vehicle bay. Do we? Ah, whatever. Alright, and now I guess we just fly over here. Is the other Manticore... Okay, the other Manticore is doing a thing. At Fort Ziu, our operatives witness the lighter side of life in a New Jericho Haven when they are invited to judge a local cooking contest. Cooking in the post-apocalypse is a difficult task, especially if you want the result to actually be tasty, but this just brings out people's innate creativity. Human beings like a challenge. I would like to participate. Participating in the contest, our operatives get to know the people of New Jericho, at least here in Fort Ziu, in a new way. As it turns out, they're just ordinary human beings trying to live meaningful lives in an increasingly alien world. The winner of the contest, Fred Ujarak, sums it up best. We just want things to go back to normal. Ordinary and normal can be very loaded words. Hey look, they also want to do material trades. Look at that, man, we have resolved our material problems for the near future. Gosh, I wish there was a faster way to do this. But okay, this is enough materials to get some things done, to get some stuff happening. And you guys should definitely just continue to explore. Where are we at on that Tiamat? 3.5 days. Okay. We've reached the Haven. There is only 5 attacking strengths remaining. Also, big material rewards. I'd buy those for $1. I think we actually are going to take Weak Spot. I've really come around on removing enemy armor. And then also... Do you need more strength? Yeah, this is probably worth skill points. And then we could grab another class if we wanted. I don't have a plan. What do you get from infiltrator training? Where's our infiltrator? Well, you know, we're not going to do it right now. We'll worry about this later. I am, however, going to do this right now. Crypto leveled and has like 1 billion useful skill points to take at all times. Mind Sense and Bloodlust. I don't know about Bloodlust, but like Mind Sense is absolutely a thing we take. We don't even have... We've not seen a mounted weapon yet. Maybe there's something I'm not grasping about how people can operate the guns on vehicles, but also it might just be that the one vehicle we've tried doesn't have a mounted gun. When you're wounded, having higher speed is probably a good thing. And you, congratulations on being the first member of your class to make it to level 2. Ooh. Fast use does seem awfully good. And then you just have, like, really bad stats overall. Let's put some points into speed. You could definitely use some speed, and honestly a little bit more willpower. It doesn't even have a lot of will point abilities at the moment, but just... we're getting to the point of the game where it's dangerous to have low willpower for other reasons. Your weapons are, in fact, fully loaded. Everything's fine. You should probably re-ammo. You have mags, you're fine. Okay. Let's do it. This should be a really easy one. And now we've rescued 2 Disciples of Anu Havens. My guess is we're not actually getting any rep with them, though, because I think we're at one of those thresholds where we have to do the quest to move on. Still, saving lives is a good way to get an awful lot of payment. And, you know, there's like altruism or moral reasons to do it, I suppose. But payment, think of all the payment. So, we have a bunch of missions. But I think once we finish this, we need to fly this crew back to the nearest base that has a place where they can rest. We're probably talking about the base in the Arctic here. And then they need to get to full and go to that citadel and wipe that out. Because it's just, it's causing too many problems. It's not that I didn't want to wipe it out before. We've been busy. Okay, so everybody's in a kind of a state. A functional enough state. This is going to be a real nightmare to search. Who wants to go first? I'm going to have you dash forward, and we're going to reveal some enemies, probably.
No rest for the wicked.
We have not, in fact, revealed any enemies. Also, for some reason, that didn't open the container. Okay, I didn't figure there'd be anything in there I wanted. Worth a look, though. Why don't we jump you up onto the building, then? Oh, hold on. I discovered the enemies. Is that... that's a different abdomen than we're used to. What is that? Poison worms. Launch multiple poison worms over long range. Oh. Well, that's bad. Okay, hold on. We gotta... I think we want to finish that move I keyed in. I think we actually do want to get up on this roof. That thing is not aware of our position yet, probably. Okay, it is the only enemy. So that's his only attack. It has 40 armor. Sorry, I keep jumping in and out of this. 500 health and 40 armor. Okay. I want to get you up on this roof. I guess the best way to do that is to run you to here this turn. Okay, that guy is in a pretty shootable position. And he has a launcher arm, so... He is a shooting priority. Not for you, though. Let's see, Lise could dash to here, which would give her the shot. So we're going to do that.
Confirming target.
Yep, and a couple of quick aims will definitely let me get some work done here. I don't know if we'll be able to kill him. We'll be able to get him close.
All I need is a clear shot.
So we could probably take his arm and his leg. Get him bleeding pretty badly. The legs are completely unarmored. Is nice. That lets all the damage through. Let's do the leg first. And then we will quick aim again and hopefully get a kill here, because I would love to get some will points back. Cannot quite... I think if I could get the other leg. So we're going to get him for 110, and he's going to bleed for 10. That is lethal. Yeah, we may as well just take that shot, because it's guaranteed and it works. We know it works. She does not get will points back on that one, though. And we probably want to be pretty cautious about what else we do here. who are also... Yeah, I'm inclined to just like come in here and we'll set up an Overwatch.
Moving to position.
Let's go right here, and we'll overwatch that doorway. I'm hoping that the Chiron just doesn't know where we are yet.
I'm listening.
You need to get to somewhere... Like, I would like to put him in a raised position as well.
Relocating.
But I want to be really cautious about exposing us to any new enemies. Finally, you are also getting up on a roof. Yeah, this is an okay spot. We are hopefully going to be able to do some real damage to that Chiron next turn. So Bave is, I think, just gonna overwatch this area. I want him to respond if anybody tries to harm those civilians.
I got this covered.
Don't want the Chiron... Okay, that's a thing. That's the thing we gotta deal with in a real hurry. That is less urgent, although it does know that we are here. Yeah, okay, let's talk about the Siren. Hey, Lise, maybe you want to start the thing here. Why can I not... Why do you need to be the last one on the menu? Alright, we probably need to de-armor you a little bit. We also definitely need to take the head. We need to kill it. That's really the only way this works, is this thing has to die. Alright, it is Tiny's job to drop a grenade. We have to be really cautious about how we do this.
5 by 5.
Like you have to move off the roof. Maybe we need to use a smaller grenade. Maybe this is a throwing grenade kind of situation. I'm trying to figure out a way to do this that doesn't involve destroying the buildings that any of us are sitting on. That's not going to work. Okay, we're going to have to use Crypto. I was hoping to save Crypto's health, or Crypto's will points for other stuff. We're just going to have to use Crypto to do this. We just got to probably run like pretty much right up to it and armor break it. Because his virus rifle is tremendously inaccurate.
Moving now.
Right, this isn't high cover, so Crypto would rather not take a shot from here. Alright, what do we think? We can strip the armor completely anywhere. I guess it doesn't really matter where we do this. If I shoot right here, we might strip the armor on both the tail and the torso, making it a little bit easier to break it up. Okay, now I think all of that hit the tail. Well, I'll tell you, when I want all of the bullets to go to one place, they never do. It's going to take a tremendous amount of gunfire. Crypto needs to move. You cannot stay there. That is not safe for you. If I run inside, hide behind this table. Maybe this is the safest place to run to.
Heading out.
So we can have you drop down here. I don't see much point in doing a quick aim. We can just maintain some will points here. So let's do this. I think between the lot of us, we should be able to do enough damage. Yeah, and this probably doesn't end up involving Tiny at all then. Right here, you can just look around the corner, so I guess you drop down there. Alright. Screw sirens. Forever. We're probably not going to be able to do anything to that guy. We should position for it, right? And he knows we're here. I guess this is what Tiny could do. Tiny could shoot him.
Executing.
And he cannot, in fact, shoot him. Boom Blast probably gets us there, right? So we were pretty close to having range. I'm going to do it. If we could prevent that guy from killing civilians, that would be cool. No? Really? Oh, because I don't have my launcher selected. And with my launcher, I can't... You can't just, like, stand up before firing? That doesn't strike you as a thing that might be worth doing? Okay, well. So we'll do it this way. Alright, well, I'm definitely not going to be able to catch him with a thrown grenade at that distance. Yeah. So I guess Tiny's done. Pretty bummed out about him refusing to fire his grenade launcher at an angle that makes sense there. That was a low point for us. That thing's bleeding very badly, though. I'm not too concerned about it. So what I'd really like is to get up here to lay turrets. So I think I'm just going to run inside this little shack for the moment. I don't want to put a turret up there right now because I'm afraid it would shoot the Chiron. Alright, we don't know exactly what's going on with him, but we know he's in bad shape. We've lost vision of the Chirons. Somebody needs to reestablish. Who wants to do it? Probably Lise is a pretty good... I mean, she can't shoot if she does, but... she's available, certainly. Maybe we have him do it. Or her. The Chaos is also... We have a lot of women on the team. Okay, we respotted the Chiron. I think this is the turn when we do set up here.
Deploying tech.
This seems like an awesome place for a turret. And you don't actually have the movement necessary to just jump down. That's a real shame. I guess just stay where you are then, because you're not going to be able to crouch or anything anyway. And right there, at least you're blocking the ladder. And then Lise can get up into a good firing position, and we can just worry about actually firing next turn. So the turret fires at the beginning of our turn, right? We're not actually revealing ourselves to the Chiron right now. We could run over here and... No, you have to get closer to the Chiron. I really, really, really want to capture a thing. We have no sense of whether or not it's going to be able to see me, unfortunately. We just have to, like, trust in our stealth. Let's maybe move some other people up first. Moving Bave to here keeps him pretty safe, but definitely still gives him an angle when we need the angle. You also probably have to get closer. I'll move to here and climb up on that roof next turn. Hopefully climbing up on the roof won't cost an entire action point. Although it looks like it probably will, because I have almost an entire action point left and I can't do it. Guess I'm just gonna run in here. Oh, that guy's not invisible anymore. So you have 130 health left. We have to do a little bit more damage to you. We didn't do anything with Pondus yet. Pondus can probably find that shot.
Taking aim.
Alright, that's enough. That guy's gonna just bleed out at the beginning of his turn. And I guess you could just jump over, but... Nah, you're done. Alright, I think we're all set after Crypto moves over here. This is not going to give me a very good... Really worried, though, that if I move to here, I'll get spotted. I think I'm going to try going to here. Okay, so that's a bleed out. We don't currently have evidence of any other aliens. Okay, he got a little bit of damage in. I was kind of hoping he would strip armor a little bit more. Well, it certainly knows we're here now, so this is the time to go live on it. Where is Tiny? Okay, Tiny can get up here with enough action points left to fire his grenade launcher. So let's start with that. Tell me you can reach it. Hell yes. This grenade launcher is the best thing we've ever built. Maybe even better than the Scarab. Alright, stripped 20 points of armor. Unfortunately, that'll be 20 points of armor from all over its body. Spread evenly over its body. I think I'm going to run up here and do an armor break and just try to strip some parts. We don't exactly know what the damage of the poison worms will be. So I can do this, armor break, take the shot, and then I have enough movement to like step back behind some. That's explosive. I should be more careful. How about we do it from here? I mean, I have vision, but this is going to block some of the fire. Maybe come around to here? Yeah, we don't take cover behind the red things. Not anymore. We learned. We learned from that one time. Yeah, I don't hate that as an armor break shot. The way that you make the armor break work is you really just gotta psych your gun up for it. So we'll aim like right here. I'm hoping to hit the abdomen and the torso. I think those were all abdomen. Yes. Okay, that's fine. If we're only going to hit one of the parts, the abdomen was what we had to hit. So where are my sharpshooters? You probably can't do anything. When I say where are my sharpshooters, I mean, let me select you. Yeah, it's something. We don't have any will points. Yeah, we just take the shot, I think. So he's got 9 virus on him now. Gonna have a hard time resisting our willpower effects. I guess. I'm gonna lay another turret down. Then I'm gonna get the hell off this roof. Yeah, I guess this is fine. I don't really know what I want to do with you. Put you in a place where you could run out and arm someone if you needed to. We gotta find a spot where Bave can double tap. So I'm always very nervous. I think this is far enough away from all the explosives that we should be fine. I was a little nervous taking a spot that says it has firing range behind low cover at this point. Alright, so we're definitely going to damage out the abdomen. And actually, this thing's just dead now, right? Like, a 30-point bleed. It is not just dead. It's going to bleed real low. There's a non-zero chance of a capture. It's not high, but it's non-zero. I'm just going to get up on top of this roof.
Double time.
We don't know for sure that there aren't any other enemies. But I think there aren't any other enemies. Alright, so you're very low on health. Don't run away. Oh my... You monster. I was like, alright, we'll be able to use Tiny's thing to give people action points. We'll just have Crypto run up to it, give him a bonus action point, and then have Crypto punch it like 4 times with the shock glove. Not only did it put everything it had into evading Crypto's reach, but also it would rather have died than allow me to capture it. Having Dave take that second shot was a little bit of overkill, I guess. We'll capture an alien someday. Alright, everybody is feeling terrible. Pretty sure that this is the thing that makes sense to do. And Symes Memorial does have all of the necessary... Yeah. Alright, so let's fly you guys up to Symes Memorial. Hold up. Are we sure Manticore 1 is... Okay, Manticore 1 is doing a thing. Right? Okay, that just took a weirdly long time. Patch's Big Stank O'Houlihan. Something tells me that they let Kickstarter backers name some of the characters. Okay, so they're there, they just need to chill. Let's finish a couple more explorations while we wait for them to be ready, and then we'll end the episode there. Okay, here we go. Threat level is high. We have an empty slot? What? Shouldn't have an empty slot. Let's throw a medkit in there. This is how unready this team actually was. You have your thing, you have your thing. And we have the Scarab. Threat level is high, but we have the Armadillo. Let's give this a quick shot. I probably shouldn't start a mission after the hour mark, but I'm too curious about the Armadillo. We need to see exactly what this thing brings to the team. It has a lot more health than the Scarab, but I am concerned that it may not have the same ability to remove cover. I bet that gun that's mounted on top of it, I bet it does a lot of damage. The other big benefit of the Scarab, of course, is the way that it strips armor off of every body part. It never gets anything totally clear, but it creates holes. We're gonna hope that the Armadillo can do the same to some extent, to some degree, because otherwise this very low level squad might have some difficulty with a high threat mission. I was hoping that things that we encountered like this would stay relatively easy. Okay, so it has... Right, there's no tooltips on anything. Can we... Nope, I can't even get an info reading. Info, here we go. The Hailstorm Gauss Turret. A 40 damage per shot, 8-round burst, with 2 points of shred on each bullet. Pretty short effective range. But okay, overall, that's an exciting weapon. It only takes 2 action points to fire, which means that on turns where I start in view of something, I can just really let him have it. That is a terrible shot, and also mist thingies are not even dangerous. Just roll you out into the open here and see if we uncover any opponents. We did not. Well then. Let's see. We don't have a sharpshooter. Definitely want you to get out here and drop your first turret, I guess. We may as well, right? And then with you not having vision of anything, maybe I want to back you up so that you're not directly in front of the turret. Boy, this thing has a profile, doesn't it? Alright, Satsume can just get over here. That leaves us with plenty of action points for an Overwatch, I guess? Don't really know where the enemies are right now. And finally, Jim Brennan. I'm sure the vehicle is high cover. Don't really know what I want to do with you either. A lot of the material canisters started right near us, so I think we can fortify this corner a little bit. Yeah, given all the materials we've gotten just recently, I'm not too worried about losing individual containers. And yeah, we don't need tech at all. Okay, there's one over there. So now we have a pretty good indication of their locations. Those were not savable under any circumstances. There's actually nothing we could have done there. I'm wondering how many more of them there are going to be. Oh. That's interesting. I guess we didn't have vision of that. That thing's gonna be dead soon. Okay, yeah. You do have a launcher arm and you're quite close to us, so you are priority number 1. I guess we just shoot for the legs. We're probably not going to be able to kill it with Satsume, but we can soften it up. Actually, wow. That was some decent shooting. I forgot that there was an explosive thing behind where... Yep. Yep, that's a real problem. I totally wasn't... I'm still not thinking enough in terms of lines of fire. I was not ready for that. Okay, well... That means that we can't actually damage this guy very much anymore. We could have... we'd have the Armadillo. Actually, I can't tell it to go inside the building. I was going to have it drive through this portion of the wall to create an opening for the turret to be able to fire at that guy. But it looks like that's not going to be available to us. Maybe we should bail on this mission? I was thinking with him dead, there being 4 guys, all of whom have launchers over here at this edge of the map, and then another launcher guy right on top of us. Maybe we just leave? This is not something we have to do. I'm sad about having lost a character, but I think continued commitment here makes us lose more characters. So,
Acquiring.
sorry about that, Satsume. I don't feel great about it. We're just gonna go then. Hold on a second, you. Get. Yeah, that's an embarrassing showing. Probably there's going to be some morale issues having to do with this back on the Manticore. That's fine. I know there are enemies out there. Yeah, they weren't joking about high. That's 5 guys with grenade launchers. Mission very failed. Mission extremely failed. I kind of can't believe that we got XP for that. General mission experience. We didn't even do anything. We damaged 1 enemy. Is it really the case that you can commit to a mission and bail on it and get XP? Like, bail on it instantly and still get some XP? Because if so, that's an interesting way of leveling up soldiers. You could take, like, a Manticore with just 1 guy in it. Because if we had only had 1 soldier there to split the XP, then we would have gotten a whole level off of that, right? you gotta fly back to Phoenix Point and pick up more crew. You know what, actually, hold on a second. We need to do a little bit of hiring, and we actually have the resources to do that now. What do we want to pick up? Which guy is this? That's the infiltrator, right? What do we actually want? I mean, I know we have a lot of people with assault training, but like assaults are very broadly useful. We have another sharpshooter up and coming, but honestly, I wouldn't hate another one, but like anybody can be anything, right? So what do we want as a base? And then we can multi-class some more. Honestly, heavies. Yeah, another heavy or two would be really great. So, and now the Haven icons have disappeared. Damn it. What we need is bases that have a heavy available. And if we can't find those, then we just recruit whoever and we multi-class them into heavy. But it'd be cool to start as a heavy, because we know that we want that anyway. Yeah, the base icons having disappeared really sucks a huge amount. Alright, you know what? I'll do this off camera. I'll figure this out. This will be where we call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time, tomorrow. We're going to go on a little bit of a recruiting spree, because we know we're going to need 14 people for optimal vehicle filling anyway. And also, we've made some errors, created some holes that have to be patched here. But yeah, come back next time tomorrow for a recruiting spree and the destruction of that Pandoran citadel. I think that's taken a pretty high priority. And we'll see you then.